Hi everybody. I'd like to tell you a little story about Lent of 2009. In March of 2009, I moved into a house on the northwest corner of Nazareth, and my friend Judy, who lives out in central Pennsylvania, she sent me a housewarming gift. And the housewarming gift that Judy sent me were this beautiful set of wind chimes here. And the thing, when I saw these wind chimes, I have to admit, I confess, I am a worrier, and I struggle with negativity all the time. So anyway, when I saw this beautiful set of wind chimes that Judy sent me, I happened to notice, that they're made with the frame is a beautiful kind of wood, and Dave the worrier was, well, if I put these wind chimes out, then the wind and the sun and the rain and the snow and frost and all that other stuff is going to damage the wood, the frame of these wind chimes, and it'll look terrible. So what I decided to do was I was going to protect the wood here on these wind chimes. I protected the wood of the wind chimes by taking it down to the basement and hanging it on the clothesline there in the basement. And let me tell you, down in the clothesline there in the basement, the wood stayed in perfect condition. It did not get worn by the sun or the rain or the snow or any of that stuff. It stayed in great condition. But let me tell you, the wind chimes hanging down in the basement also made no music. And so what happened is that when I met a wonderful woman and married her and we moved, what she did is when we moved to the new house, she took these wind chimes and she put them out on a hanger out front. And out on the hanger out front, these wind chimes, what happens is they get snowed on and they get rained on and they get sunned on. And so the wood does kind of get worn up here on the front here. It's not all as beautiful as it was. But the wind chimes in the basement made no music. And the wind chimes hanging out front, out in the sun and the rain and where they get worn and battered, they do make music because they get hit by the wind and we get music every once in a while. And to me, this is a lesson, a challenge, an invitation, whatever you want to call it. My heart kind of works the same way. I can hide my heart in minding my own business or doing what I've always done or just hiding out and isolating. And I can certainly do that and my heart will stay safe and undamaged, but it will also make no music. So I feel like Judy's wind chimes are both an invitation and a challenge to me, and maybe to you too, to get our heart out there in loving the world and loving people and taking risk and doing the things that God wants us to do. Because yes, we're going to get damaged sometimes, we're going to get hurt sometimes, but it's also the opportunity for my heart and your heart to make a little music. So I'm going to remember Judy's wind chimes today and try and get out there and make a little music. Thank you and God bless.